So this video was not planned at all, as you can see, because I already did the watercolor once. And I did the purple shampoo to get the blonde tone down to a gray color before I did the watercolor the first time. And I mixed the jade color and mint. I'm going to show you guys exactly which ones, but I mixed those two colors to get the two-toned Agua color that I wanted. Now for the watercolor method, all you really are doing is just adding the permanent or non-permanent color to hot water. Not too hot because you don't want to burn your hands when you dipping the water in. Dipping the hair. When you're dipping the hair into the water. You don't want to make the water too hot and you don't want it too cold because you do want the color to take to the hair. Those are the two colors that I used. I used jade and mint, and I felt like the mint was gonna make it a little bit too green, but it didn't. What I do like about the watercolor method though is that you can see every time that I lift up the hair, the color is coming out of the water. So it's like you see that it's going onto the hair. So if you need to add more, it's fine. Don't think that you can't add more. You can definitely add more. You can definitely keep dipping it over and over and over again until you feel like you got to that color that you want. That's why it's easier to just start off with a little bit and keep going up so you want it darker instead of just starting dark. Some people do that. I'm just giving a little hint, a little tip. Don't forget to comb your hair while you're also dipping it into the water so that it stays tangle free and the color can catch all the hairs that it needs to. Now that I have the color that I want, I'm going to put conditioner all over the hair so that now it can just soften. I don't know why, I just feel like after I put any type of color or dye, bleach, anything on my hair, I have to put conditioner just so that it can, you know, get the hair back to the way it's supposed to feel. Like, make sure it stay feeling nice. Now you're just gonna wash the conditioner out completely. Make sure you get all the conditioner out so that when you're flat on it, it's no issue, it's nothing, you know? You don't want to leave no product in here. It's purple right there because I did the watercolor method with this purple shampoo when I was getting it to go gray, so that's where the purple is from.
That's good.
I'm all excited, not even knowing that I'm gonna be tired by the end of doing this hair. It took me forever to do my hair, like, y'all don't even understand. I get distracted easily when I'm doing my hair, and my mother and my sister decided they wanted to sit and talk to me the entire time I was blow drying my hair. So that took a minute. It took a long time. When blow drying shouldn't even take that long. But I cut it for y'all so y'all don't gotta sit and, you know, to really see me blow dry. Y'all know how to blow dry. Right here I'm using espresso to make my lace a little bit darker. I use LA Pro Girl concealer for this. I use foundation too sometimes, and I see people use powder. That helps, but it just depends on what kind of lace you have and what you're trying to do that day. Like, it really depends. And I just wanted to get cute. Like, honestly, I wanted to do a new hair color and get cute, so I'm like, let me try and get this as close as possible to my skin color. And I feel like concealer is like thick enough to catch the lace without going through the lace, if you feel what I'm saying. You see this girl all in my video, like all in my video. No private space. I'm making her make her channel soon, so y'all will be seeing her on my channel and y'all will be seeing her on YouTube. So yeah, that's my sister, y'all. Now this part you don't have to do, but this is something that I do. I put it on both the cap and the lace so that it just blends better, you know, like scalp, honey, scalp. Use alcohol as well once you finish putting it on the lace or the cap. Use alcohol before you glue because it makes the glue hold more and longer. No matter whether you're using spray, glue, whatever, it's gonna hold longer. Just make sure you do that. At this point, you know, you start getting excited because shit getting done. Like, the hair is getting done. Still gotta blow dry again though. Not done yet. The hair is definitely not dry yet, so I'm gonna blow dry it again. But you can notice, like, I'm really like a little bit of perfectionist with my hair, and I get kind of upset if it starts to not come out right. But right now I'm so happy, and I wound up going back in, and you know, you gotta fill it in. You gotta make sure it's right. So if you gotta go back and blend for another hour, do so. An hour is just exaggeration, but you saw that smile, period. Period. Now after you cut both sides, now you can decide where you're gonna position the lace for real, and really decide, you know, where your hairline's gonna be. But this is the part where it gets real tedious because it's like you really about to stick it, you about to glue it, you gotta make sure you do it right. So for this part, I'm gonna use Got To Be glue. I went through a lot making this video, just as much as I went through a lot editing this video. Like, I couldn't even see through that lace. I had to cut that. Make sure you trim the lace to where you can see like what you're doing. When I'm spraying the Got To Be spray, I am spraying it directly on the hairline, a little bit above the hairline too, so that it can grab on to like the cap. Make sure you are combing it while you're gluing it down so that the hairs don't get stuck to the lace and it don't get stuck to each other either, because that's going to be annoying once you're trying to flat iron and do it later. It might start flaking. So make sure you're tilting your head back when you are using the Got To Be spray. It helps from making it drip down your forehead. Don't forget to cut out the area for your ears because it's going to be very uncomfortable if you do. Make sure you cut out a spot for your ears. Now with this part, you want to be careful because you have to cut the lace off now, and you have to get very, very close to the skin, but do not cut yourself. Do not cut yourself. I cut myself. Do not cut yourself. I cut myself in this video. It may not look like I did, but I did. Be careful, please. Like, do you see that? You saw that. Like, let's just wait. One of the most important things I forgot to mention is that when you are cutting the lace around your hairline, you need to cut like a jagged line. Do not cut straight. Make sure it's zigzag so that it gives the illusion of a real hairline. This is an illusion, so you got to trick the eye. Make sure that it's zigzag and not straight, because it's gonna look like you just got a straight line going around your forehead. Nobody wants to see that. Not even you, so don't do that. Now I'm going to lay down any parts of the lace that I lifted while I was cutting the hairline. And I'm going to use the rat tail part of the comb to do so because it's also going to help just get those little spots. You don't want to lift anything while trying to lay, if you know what I mean, because the glue is sticky. So make sure you're not just pulling on the hair. But do y'all see the scalp though? Ponytail, like, excuse me, hello, scalp, nice to meet you, nice to see you, like, what? Now you can get that hair tie, you can get the bonnet, you can get the wig from me. My aunt has a hair company. She sells wigs, natural products, bonnets, hair ties, anything beauty that you could think of. I'm gonna have her Instagram below, my Instagram below, and you could contact both of us at any time. She does deliveries in the New York City area. So if you are located in New York City, please do not hesitate to come get your wigs, honey, and your hair tie, so you can be laid and slayed like me. Like, why not? I wound up later on switching this flat iron that I'm using right now. It's actually not a bad flat iron, but it's a small one, so it's not really catching the flyaways. The heat is not really, you know, it doesn't get as hot as I would like it to, even though it's on a 450. So I am gonna switch the flat iron that I am using, but for right now it's doing justice. And I flat iron my hair in layers because I just feel like it gets the hair flatter and it just, you know, gets it to lay like it's really supposed to lay correctly. At this point, everything's a little bit self-explanatory, so I'm just gonna let y'all watch until it's time to speak again. Sis, sis, like, what? You see that face? I saw something I ain't like.
Why wasn't recording? Why wasn't recording that whole time? Using this. Why wasn't recording?
At this point, I got my good flat on. I'm about to finesse. I'm actually very proud of how, very proud of how this look came out, because I really did not expect it to come out exactly how I envisioned it in my head, but it did. Like, it came out exactly how I wanted it to, and I really hope that I help somebody today and that they can go home and achieve the same looks that they have in their head and better. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna have my Instagram down below. Please follow me if you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment what colors, what ideas, anything, any ideas of any looks that you want to see and you want me to create. I will do it because I'm looking to expand. So Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for my video tomorrow as well. That's gonna be the part 2 to this look, the makeup look. I didn't put it with this video because it would have made the video like 30 minutes long, and I know we don't want to sit here for 30 minutes. So thank you for even sitting here this long if you watched the whole video through. I fuck with you. Thank you. And go follow me on Instagram at Rynie, 2 E's, 2 underscores. It will be in the description below. Once again, thank you for watching.